for probably 13 years with 30, but you started off in Bakersfield. You went to school, Northridge?
Yeah.
For journalism?
Yes.
Is that what started your career towards that direction? When you went into school, did you know, I want to be a news producer? Or did that come to you?
So I was in junior college. I went to junior college first in Lancaster. And while I was there, I took an internship at the local cable station, super, super small.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, I like to talk. This makes sense. I'm going to do weather. One of my friends told me, you should do weather. And so I figured out what I needed to do, the route I needed to take. And internships, if you're listening, whether you want to be a news producer or whatever, internships are the way to go when you're in college and you're going to school. A great way to just figure out if that career is going to be right for you, you know?
Yeah.
And
because you get to get in and just do it.
Yeah, you get to see it. You get to see how you feel, like when you're there, whether it lights a fire inside of you, and it did for me. And so when I was in junior college, I decided I was going to go to journalism school, or become a journalist. And when I went to Cal State Northridge, I took on more internships at stations in LA, and that's when I knew for sure that I was going to pursue that.
So you probably get this question often. Northridge, you were going to school. Were you going to school during the time of the big earthquake in
I
Northridge?
was not.
You're not?
No, I think I was in 5th grade when that earthquake happened.
Oh, you're a baby.
I'm not.
I'm so old.
No, you're not. No.
So old.
But I was.
That's been a long time ago now, thinking about it. I was working in journalism at the time, and it's been a long time. I think about it almost like it was yesterday.
I know. It was crazy.
Grade.
Yeah, I was young, and I was really freaked out. I lived in Palmdale, which is, I don't even know, 100 miles away from Northridge.
Yeah, right about there. But you still...
We felt it majorly.
Felt it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so Palmdale, growing up Palmdale, Lancaster... playing with rattlesnakes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, kicking tumbleweed. Total pastimes.
It's become a huge community. It's like the bedroom community from from Southern California Edison when you're coming up over the 5 on the Grapevine. Right about 5 o'clock. Everybody's heading out towards the desert.
It's pretty crazy. I haven't been in a couple of years. My parents don't live there anymore, so I don't go to Palmdale, which makes me sad because I have friends there too. Yeah. But yeah, it was a great place to grow up. But it made me who I am now, and now that I'm in Fresno, I appreciate the city so much because everybody welcomed me with open arms. It's a welcoming place. There's so many amazing, creative, talented, friendly, brilliant people.
And working in news, you get to hear and see all the stories.
Totally.
And meet the people and meet the players that make the city move. And that's what I love about media. You get the inside track of really looking at what's really going on out there. And a lot of people today, media is terrible, media. And it's not. Media is bringing you the information that you want. You can dictate what you want to hear. Sure. If you don't like it, turn it off. Exactly. I always tell people. But it's a way to keep the pulse on what's happening in your community and see what's going on. And everybody that doesn't like it, the moment something happens, they go to their phone. Oh, I don't watch the news. I go to my phone. Yeah. Which is being supplied by your local news to the world to communicate what's happening. So it's just funny. They think like Facebook's running around with a drone. Right. Which they probably will be someday, but
not yet.
For now,
we're almost there.
We're all working together on this thing. So it's exciting. It's an exciting job, and you did that more than a decade. You went into yoga. When you went into Blue Moon Yoga, did you always have yoga in your background?
No,
growing up,
I didn't. I started doing yoga maybe 10 years ago. So yoga just like fell into my lap. One of my friends was like, "Oh, I'm doing this thing. You should try it. It's really fun." And I thought, okay, fine. Like, I want to lose some weight before a Vegas trip. Let me go. And I did it for a week and like never turned back after that. My life is like it just keeps me sane. Because
centers you.
Yeah, I do so much that I need that time to disconnect and just work on like my head, my heart, And I love the practice so much that I wanted to become an instructor. And in becoming an instructor, I've been able to help other people fall in love with the practice and help them realize how important it is. Yeah. AKA you, Lance, because Lance over here, by the way, promised me before we started the show that he's going to go to the class. Yeah. He didn't promise me that. I'm trying to get him to promise me now.
I barely got to the microphone in time before we went live. They were already prepared to interview me.
I'm ready for it. Whenever you need a day off.
I've been always intrigued by yoga, and I think what intrigued me is when my daughter, which if you know Zoe, she can be like a bull in a china shop. If you don't know her well, that's how we sometimes know her. But she's not afraid of anything. And when I heard she was doing yoga, I was like, "When did you learn yoga?" She goes, "I had to. I went online and I read about it, and I like it. I started doing it." So.
Yoga's for everybody, regardless of your background, what you do for a living. It's a way for you to get connected with yourself. And whether you're a bull in a china shop or somebody who's already super calm and peaceful, it's really important. It's changed my life. And
the physical aspects, losing weight, that would probably caught people's ear. It perked up their ears on the radio.
I'm sure.
That process, how does that work with yoga? The stretching and being able to...
Stretching, moving your body. The results vary depending on the person. You don't go into yoga wanting to lose weight, but it's just one of those side effects, or I always say it's the cherry on top to your practice.
It's sort of tied in with your workout and everything into one piece.
Exactly. And the studio where I work, we teach 4 different types of yoga classes, but we also offer a Pilates class, which is more high intensity, and that's where you're building more muscle, less stretching, and it's more, I always describe it as boot camp in the heat. The studio where I work is a heated studio, so all the classes are at least 95 degrees.
Oh. Yes.
Which, by the way, they prepare you for the Fresno summers. So because I do yoga all year long in either 95 or 105 degree temperatures, when it's time for Fresno summers, it's not a big deal.
I'm not a big deal.
Hey, I'm just like in a yoga class.
Yeah, exactly. So in yoga, and you can tell you love it with Blue Moon Yoga. And just to remind everybody listening to sign up for July 27th, which is this Saturday, 9 a.m. on the field with the Fresno Grizzlies and Blue Moon Yoga. You'll get also a ticket to that night's game, which would be a nice, cool night to be out at the game and watch a baseball game.
Totally.
And I always tell people, no matter what the temperature is during the day, at 7 o'clock during first pitch at 7:05 roughly, it's nice.
Sometimes it gets nice really cool.
Yeah, you get a nice breeze coming through the ballpark. And turn off your AC and save some PG&E.
Oh my gosh.
And come down to the stadium and enjoy a nice cold beverage of your choice and an ice cream and enjoy
Dippin'
Fresno
Dots.
Grizzlies. Yeah, some Dippin' Dots. But yoga, how do they get involved?
Yeah, I was going to say, so you can find a link on Blue Moon Yoga's Instagram. It's also on my own, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, do it now. Yeah. My name is #.pretty. You spell out hashtag.
#.pretty.
#.pretty. One of my old roommates started calling me pretty, and so that's where my Instagram name came from. #pretty.
All right.
But yeah, if you buy a ticket, it's $35. You get access to the field to do yoga and or Pilates. You get a ticket to the game later on that night. You also get a tank top and a ticket, a voucher for a drink, either for social hour right after the class or later on at the game.
A ticket for a drink as well.
Yes.
What a deal.
It is like the bargain of all bargains.
Yes.
What are you doing, guys? Get online right now. Join us for yoga.
Is it also online with FresnoGrizzlies.com? Do they have it offered?
Yeah, it should be on their website as well.
So their website, if you can't find it there, but you can always go to Blue Moon Yoga's Instagram.
Yep.
Or you go to #.pretty, and you can also inquire about the ticket, $35. That gives you 9 a.m. yoga on the field at Chachansey Park in the morning.
I'm trying to convince Parker to be there too.
Oh, Parker needs to be out there. He is such a good
sport. Dang it, David, I should have sent you the video. So we did a video to promote this thing, to promote the event, and Parker came to the studio. Oh, that poor bear. He was so sweaty.
He didn't realize it was 95
He was
degrees
like,
in there.
wait a minute, this is really hot. Well, he didn't say it because Parker doesn't talk.
But you could read his mind.
Right. He was like, get me out of here.
The beads of sweat were rolling down Parker's face.
His
Parker,
yellow fur.
One of the best mascots, the best mascot in the business of minor league AAA baseball. There's many reasons to go out and join the game, but this Saturday, you've got a special one, $35. You can do yoga on the field. Mm-hmm. You can also get a ticket to the game that night, and you also get a drink ticket.
Yeah.
So
it's so awesome. And on top of that, if you go to the event, the first 100 people who show up get a swag bag. There's some really cool stuff in there. We've got sunscreen, which we need, right? Because it is going to be warm. Some pain relief medication, pain relief lotion, and other cool things. Really cool things.
Awesome stuff. We got more to talk to Christine Brown about when we return right here on Business Leaders Live. We'll be right back here on Talk Radio 1680 KGED.
You're on Facebook Live and everything.
Oh, we're on
Facebook
Live again.
What's up, Facebook?
Hey, for some reason, I'm not getting... Oh, there's a notification right there.
Yay.
Oh, right. Not sure.
Yeah. But the way we're going.
Yeah, it would have been a lot. That's the beauty of the biz, right?
But I put up the titles and
Cool. So we'll recap most of the stuff we talked about on Facebook Live. So we'll put it out on Facebook Live. Talk about how people can get involved. Anything we've left out that we can talk about?
We didn't talk about HellaDogMoms.
Oh, HellaDogMoms. That's next.
It's okay.
Yeah. No.
You guys know about HellaDogMoms.
Let's do that. Yeah. So talk about your social business and how that spurred in.
Yeah.
It's gone several directions. Since.
Time goes by. This is like really crazy. I know I've been saying it all morning. Time goes by fast when you're having fun. I thought it was going to drag.
Yeah.
I was nervous. Okay. Well.
Nervous.
Not anymore.
Well, a lot of times too, I think people don't know I host a radio show and do that. And I've worked with TV and radio, and I do lucha. So we've experienced lucha extreme.
Yeah.
We've had to do TV and live stuff. So I know how to just on the fly.
Yeah.
Keep it going. Keep it going because you have to sometimes. You got to just jump in and go. Let me make sure. Hey, David. Hey, David.
David is ignoring you.
Can you hear?
That's a no.
Yes.
She's cut off on the.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Sorry. I'm totally that guy.
There she is.
Hi.
It's weird that it's got a big old.
Yeah. So, like,
Oh, okay. So right now. Okay.
unless I could,
No, don't mess with it. Yeah, if it's working.
Yeah.
Facebook
If it ain't
Live.
broke.
We're at commercial
Just don't
break,
know
so if you
this.
wonder what's going on right now, you're like, what is this show about? We're at commercial break on Talk Radio 1680 KGED. Christine Brown.
That's me.
That's her.
AKA CRB.
Yeah, or #.pretty. You can find her on Instagram.
I love hearing Lance say #.pretty. That's so cute.
All right, 30 seconds.
Yeah, so, I have the HellaDogMoms. You want it together or separate?
Oh, together.
Together, right?
Hella together.
All right, 15.
Bye, David.
Technical difficulties.
Hey, man. It's a part of the biz. It's a part of life, right?
Oh, yeah. Just got to roll and keep going. What is it? 10 seconds?
Did he say 1 minute?
That's what I thought he said. Because I thought he said 30
Did he say
seconds.
1 minute?
One? Okay.
Oh, we have all
We got
kinds
plenty
of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have swore he said 30 seconds earlier.
I did too.
Yeah. All right. 35 seconds.
Wow.
Facebook Live, we had technical difficulties.
Yes.
On Talk Radio 1680.
You missed out on so much. Facebook Live.
Yeah,
we talked
David
about.
was pounding on the machine over there going crazy.
That's the 30.
Yeah, that's 30.
Now we get 30.
Yeah. Pick up the machine, drop it, see if it works.
No, the whole take out the battery, blow on it, put it back in.
Rubbo.
Kind of like the Nintendo cartridge.
Yeah.
Now I'm dating myself.
Hey, I had Atari.
Oh, I played with Atari.
Yeah, Pong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was incredible. On the ball.
You are listening to Business Leaders with Lance Cardoza, the behind-the-scenes story of the business shakers and movers in the Valley and beyond. Once again, here's Lance Cardoza.
Welcome back, everybody, to Business Leaders Live. Lance Cardoza sitting here with Christine Brown on Business Leaders Live. We are live on Facebook on Talk Radio 1680 KGED. We apologize to our social media fans that catch the show from all over the world, and they watch right there on Facebook Live. So Christine Brown is here talking about her career working as a news producer, and then you ended up starting your own business and #IDo, and over your wedding. And you didn't want to do social media for your own wedding because you wanted to experience your wedding and be a part of it.
I wanted to be present. I wanted to enjoy, time with my family, my new husband. And so that's where that idea came about. And it's been really cool. I love weddings too, by the way. So that was just one of those things, you hear about people, chasing their passions and doing what they love. I was like, OMG, I love weddings. I love reasons to get dressed up. And I love social media. This literally put all of those things together, and it's been a lot of fun. I cry at every single wedding that I go to, by the way, in case you're wondering.
So on #IDo, so then you hire a social media team to take care of the aspects of your wedding, your visuals, everything.
I am the team.
You're the team.
I'm the team.
So they hire you as their team for social media, and you cover their wedding. So it's basically the coverage of the wedding.
I document it for them, and I post as if I'm them.
Yeah.
So that people who, for whatever reason, can't be at their wedding can feel like they are.
And they get to be a part of all that from Facebook Live, probably.
Yep.
Everything that you get to experience the whole thing. So that's #IDo.
Yeah.
And you can find Christine on social media on all the platforms, I'm sure, as #IDo.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
All of them. #IDo.
And so you then spin off with other things. You get into yoga. We talked about having yoga at Chachansey Park this Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Again, we had some questions.
With Lance.
You get a ticket to the game that night, and you get a drink ticket as well. So what a value, $35.
It's a bargain of all bargains, guys. Seriously. Even if you have never done yoga, this is a good opportunity for you to just get your start. It's going to be very chill. I'm bringing a lot of my coworkers from Blue Moon. They're going to lead the yoga segment, and I'm teaching the Pilates class afterwards.
On the field.
On the field. On the field where the Grizzlies play. I'm very excited.
Very cool.
And talk about combining all of my loves. I love the Grizzlies. I love yoga. I love Pilates. Hi.
Yeah.
Let's do it. We're taking over the Chachansey Park.
And in the morning, it's going to be a nice, cool morning at 9 a.m. It will get warmer that day.
Right.
But then at first pitch at 7:05, it should be real nice with a nice breeze in the stadium. And like I said before the commercial break, turn off the PG&E, get down to the stadium, have a good time. Blue Moon Yoga and Fresno Grizzlies having that event this Saturday.
Yes. Yeah. Show some love to the Grizzlies. They're doing great. A great team, especially if you haven't been to a game at all this season.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's not us. Lance and I basically live at Chachansey Park.
Yes, we have where we work down there with different projects all the time, but I do say it's a great spot for great family entertainment and for people just to go out, have social night, and enjoy some good food and just relax and have some fun
Hang
at the
with
stadium.
your friends.
It's a great spot. HellaDogMoms.
Yes. I can't even believe I've been forgetting to talk about this. This is one of my super, super passion projects. So, I think earlier in the show we were talking about being connected with really cool entrepreneurs who have inspired me to, chase my dreams.
Yeah.
Another passion of mine is my love for animals. So if you don't know this about me, I love dogs. I have 2. They are my babies. Poor David. I don't know if David has a photo of me and my dogs, which if he doesn't, I'm very mad at you.
Yeah, shame on you, David.
Shame on you, David. You're fired.
David's running the Wirecast in the background here. I've noticed he immediately opened up a screen and he's going to your social media.
Good job.
Like a ninja.
So HellaDogMoms is an idea that I just started just from loving dogs. And HellaDogMoms was an account that I just created on Instagram as a community for other dog moms like me. Because I know they're all as crazy about their pets as I am. Yeah. And it's a fundraising clothing line. So the first launch was last year. Well, first launch is kind of redundant. The launch was last year. And with that first design, we raised money for Animal Compassion Team. So a portion of proceeds from sales of that, the T-shirt and the tank tops that we created, went to Animal Compassion Team. This year is going to be benefiting another nonprofit. Haven't decided yet, but that launch of the new design is just about